competent in doing other things other than just score.
Do you feel actual pressure? Like, you know, players will say when they get on the ice, some players zone the crowd out. They don't hear it. But you know, and much is made of the fact that it's Hockey Canada. This is an enormous deal to people. Do you guys feel that kind of pressure when you walk into an Olympics?
Yeah, you're aware of it. I played in '98 and I played in '02, and I was much more comfortable in '02. Although I think our '98 team, although we finished 4th, might have been playing better up until the point we were eliminated in the shootout against the Czechs. But every player is aware of the expectation. But I've always felt that we all have our own goals. We have our standards we've set for ourselves, things we want to accomplish. Those aren't any, they're definitely not lower. They're higher than I think even what the country has. The players are really driven guys. So I think the pressure you put upon yourself is greater than anything else. So I don't see it as the expectation of the country hurting the team at all.
Congratulations on the Hall of Fame, though. That's coming. That's got to be quite a trip.
Yeah, it was a very exciting phone call to get earlier in the year, and a real thrill. I'm looking forward to being back in Toronto at the induction ceremony.
But it's got to be bizarre because you know you're getting in. That's the thing. Like, you know you're going to be in the Hall of Fame, but there's still that limbo period of waiting for the official call. Were you nervous at all when you got it?
No, I wasn't nervous. Actually, I kind of got I got a tip that, you know, where are you going to be at this time? Expect a call. So, so no.
You start thinking, God, do I owe anybody money? Who's coming after me?
So it was, you know, it didn't really expect to the emotion that you get when you do get that phone call, and it was a real proud moment for me. I really appreciated getting the call.
What did Gretzky tell you before you took this position with Hockey Canada?
You know, no particular advice. He just said, you know, Steve, give me a call on anything. I've been through it. He says, I know you can handle this. There's going to be a lot of the little things away from the hockey part that, you know, I can give you some advice on that I've experienced and how you may want to handle things. So give me a call. And throughout the last year, I've had a chance to have lunch with him when the Coyotes were in Detroit, or pick up the phone and call him and see him in Phoenix. So he's been a good advisor. You know, he's been through this twice, and he's been through everything in his career. So he's there. I can pick up the phone and call him if I need some advice on anything.
I mean, you got a feel for him for what he's going through now, that whole last little run with Phoenix. Yeah,
absolutely. It's been, you know, I say I have to give him credit, because it would have been very easy for Wayne upon retirement just to be an ambassador and have a good life and be a good ambassador for the game. But there's that inner competition that you know, that a lot of us have, and you want to get involved. And he got back into the fire, and I know he really enjoyed coaching, and it's very stressful playing and coaching, and this winning and losing, and it can take its toll on you. But as much as difficult it is, you enjoy it, and I know he really got a kick out of it and enjoyed it, and I expect him to get involved again. So I do feel for him, but I give him credit for, you know, getting involved, and you know, he hasn't tarnished his image or anything like that, but he's certainly put himself out there to be criticized, and I admire him for doing that.
There's all the drama with Jim Balsley talking about a team in Hamilton. Reports been coming out, still nowhere near, but it came out Hockey Night in Canada about possibly Atlanta moving back to Winnipeg. From a Detroit perspective, with that franchise, what do you think about all the talk about, especially in Southern Ontario, another team that comes right back into the region? What do you think about that?
Well, I think the area could support another team. You know, it's such a passionate hockey market and a dense population. I think, you know, I feel strongly, in my opinion, that the Toronto area, or, you know, whether it's Hamilton or Kitchener or wherever they're talking about, it could handle another team. You know, the New York does very well with 3 teams. Hasn't been a problem.
Now that they might move the Islanders.
Yeah, now they're talking about moving the Islanders, exactly. So I think it can be done, and you know, there's a lot more that goes into it than just saying, hey, we're going to move a team here. And I think people have, their eyes have been open to that in light of this whole Phoenix-Hamilton situation. So I think in time, you'll see, I think you'll see another team in Canada, you know, maybe more than one, but it's just, I think everybody in Canada just has to be patient. I believe it will happen.
There you go. You probably had a lot of superstitions. Did you ever have superstitions? Did you play pranks on each other in the room?
I wasn't too much into the pranks, because if you get involved in that, you know you're going to get it back. So I tried to stay out of that for the most part.
I bet you've seen some doozies. We'll come back and talk more with Stevie Yzerman after this.